Hey there, I'm Kid Wilder. We're back again with another part of Stardew Valley, my perfect year. So far, I don't think that it's gonna rain all day tomorrow. I don't think we're doing very well on making this the perfect year. It may have been the perfect year for me, but we're not meeting a lot of we still need any of the stardrops. We have none of those. We'll get one hopefully this year. Right, this season. Yeah, on this season we should get it. See, we've got mystery box, some frozen geodes, and then a rare disc for Gunther. We need to go fishing. Gotta go get a bunch of our crop. Today's basically just gonna be us getting things set up for the start of our fall season. I'm gonna wait until Pierre's opens, and then we're gonna plant a bunch of crop. What do I do with this scythe? I take it inside. Look like it. How long does it take for pumpkins to mature? 13 days. So we could potentially plant these 9, and then if we need to, we can plant another 9, or we could buy another 9 and just plant 18 and hope that of those 18 we get 5 gold ones. And then we're going to plant 1 rare seed over by the sprinklers, because I'm going to let the sprinklers do all the hard work for me on that part of it. And then I guess the rest will probably be the cranberries. And I'm kind of thinking might clear out some more land, move that 1 masked scarecrow up. We also need to build a silo. We should be working on the barn right now. Managed to catch the legendary angler. Almost forgot to hit record on that. I didn't realize we had progressed to this point. Nice. Go ahead and give her our 1 sunflower that we have. She's a new friend. Ooh, we are 3 away. I think we're actually close to a point where we could actually give her the bouquet. Okay, I think we're gonna head back to the farm, plant all these seeds, carefully place the anglerfish in a box, and I guess we'll have to build the other pond at some point. I should have had her working on it already. I feel like I say that a lot. I feel like we should have had more money. I guess we did only do 1 aged crimson fish roe. For some reason I was thinking we had more. But it's hot pepper jelly that we had. Plus some melon wine. I did spend all of the money purchasing seeds and trying to open up as many of those geodes as I could. I probably should have opened more and then bought the seeds, but it's fine. We can open geodes later. They're not time sensitive, whereas seeds are. We managed to catch the angler. So now we have a 3rd legendary fish caught. We just need to build the pond for it. Sadly, I think the pond is going to have to wait because I need to try and upgrade the barn as fast as possible, because we have until winter to get a truffle. And it's going to get harder and harder for us to get that truffle the closer to winter we get. But yeah, because you have to mature the pig and then let the pig out so that it can dig around. And it takes a while. They won't go outside on rainy days either. They're in sunny all day tomorrow. I did grab some stone and wood because we were gonna go ahead and visit the community center. I want to take the iridium rod because we're gonna go do some fishing. Don't really need the deluxe bait, strangely enough. Don't really have anything in here. We do need to get a sardine for Pam. She was needing it for something. Still need the other apple. For some reason our apple tree is not producing. I swore it should have been producing by now. Oh, our corn came in. Didn't even notice that. Oh, Robin. Woman after my own heart. Now we got the minecarts repaired. That'll really come in handy. Definitely speed things up. Probably like I completed it already, but for some reason I wasn't thinking about it. I know. Very common when it comes to me. Yeah, let's go turn in this stone and this wood for the construction bundle. Ooh, charcoal kiln. Don't really need it. So we took the job where we need to reduce the number of ocean fish. I'm not going to be overly concerned with it right now. I still got to get Pam her sardine. And then I'm going to focus on trying to catch the sturgeon, because that is honestly more important at this point in time. Not sturgeon, walleye. I need to get the walleye. So to stop whining and just clean, it's not going to be a good route to go. I would lose points if I tell Emily to take the high road and do it this time. I'd lose points probably with Haley. Tell them to do it their 1 weekly as a... Yeah, I think I'm just going to tell her to do it as their 1 weekly job. She wasn't going to enjoy it. He's still in here? He disappeared? Okay, so we've got Haley doing pretty good, even with us telling her to quit whining and do that task. She'll be okay. Let's see if we can guess a sardine. Yeah, I've never actually dated Abigail on here. Dated a lot of them, a lot of the characters, but I don't think I've ever actually dated him. Yeah, the game is pretty hard, especially if you're trying to do it without dying. They almost got me. Yeah, we did it. She actually did help. What are you trying to get at there? Says I know my way around a joystick, and that it makes sense that I'd know my way around a joystick. Definitely did not get enough money on that. But we did complete Pam's order where she wanted a sardine. We did get a special tea that we can give to somebody to get them closer to being maxed out on friendship. We managed to catch the walleye and turn that one in. We completed that part of the challenge, the community center. Same day tomorrow. Neutral today. Yeah, it's Maki roll. He's cauliflower. Amaranth. I planted amaranth specifically for this because I knew it was coming up. Double legend. So I managed to complete a few things, but it's mostly like little missions, little jobs. I, however, did not achieve a whole lot. We got another keg now. Right now we are running out of time and definitely don't have enough resources for anything. Talking about the grange display. We got salmon dinner. Time to put some stuff away. Forgot all about that. Found me some thermal boots whenever I was down in the mine. And a coffee bean. Sadly, we cannot plant it right now. And our garden kind of grew a bit as we completed the forageable bundle, and I just went ahead and planted all of it. And we also need to see about how much we need as far as wood and stone to get started on the upgrades for the barn, because we gotta get that barn going. It's already 4th. I don't think we're gonna make it in time, especially since I keep getting distracted. Doing pretty good on the Crimson Row. We still have not gotten enough resources to be able to upgrade the barn yet. I've been going in the mine so I can get more rock. We just need the money and the stone. I think we're still just shy on the money. I've got a few things I was going to sell. Maybe they'll get closer. Then we still got this biome balance. We could go do it. Spend the day fishing. See what happens. Don't have anything that can be harvested right now. Really dislike the farming on this area. Personally, I think the standard farm is the best one when it comes to actually farming on it. Because I don't ever feel like I'm having to fight for space. I can organize everything way better. I keep finding more crops and I'll plant those. And I'm like, might as well. I got the dwindling resources anyway. Did a decent amount of mining today. And did some fishing in the ocean. Got 3 gold quality super cucumbers. I am thinking about saving one of them and trying to turn it into a fish pond. Like toss it in a fish pond. Because the gold quality ones are over 500 by themselves. And also sold a bunch of diamonds, which is why we have so much in mining. But the fish pond, we would be able to use it to get a basic super cucumber. So it won't be worth 500, but we can also smoke them, which doubles the value on it. So I'm trying to get a super cucumber farm going. Who knows how well that's going to work. But I think we finally got enough money and maybe stone to get the to upgrade the barn. So we shall see. But I think the issue I ran into is I have been doing things wrong, and personally I'm gonna play this out till the end of winter just to see if I can get close. And if it doesn't work, then we'll go back to the drawing board and figure out how we can actually pull this off. Okay, so it looks like we got a bunch of corn and eggplants in. Ooh. We need a pomegranate for something. What was it? One fall. Definitely was not foraging. Enchanter's bundle. We need a pomegranate for the Enchanter's bundle. So we can save one pomegranate and put it with the Enchanter's stuff. Yeah, I still say I should have done a lot better as far as getting everything ready to go. So we did manage to actually make more than what's listed on there. I had 2 Age Legend row and 3 Age Crimson row, plus 2 there's corn, whatever the corn thing is, preserved corn, pickled corn. I think it's pickled corn. So I put that stuff in, or I sold that stuff to Pierre because I was thinking I was going to need that money to purchase something, and then I ended up not even doing it. I went and finished the biome challenge of fishing ocean fish. We did not get the catfish task because we were supposed to catch 3 catfish. Rain all day tomorrow. Okay, Queen of Sauce. We already know how to do this. Oh, we got the farm computer. It's a very useful item. Because the farm computer, it will tell you like what on your farm is ready to be harvested, what needs to be watered, if your animals need food. I'll let you know all of that without actually going to those spots. You just put it on your farm, you can put it in your house. I've always put it just like right outside my front door. I know some people like to put it inside their house. But the farm computer is a huge asset whenever you have a massive farm, because then you don't have to worry about whether or not you're actually taking care of stuff. You just go check your computer and it'll tell you. Very convenient. Okay, so we're gonna finish watering all of this stuff, and then I think, what do we want to do today? Because we could go to the mine. I know we need to go talk to Robin, and we also need to go to the traveling merchant. I just hope the traveling merchant actually has a truffle, because we still have not gotten any closer to pigs. Oh, our apple tree finally matured. Now that it's matured, we just need 3 apples. And then I guess once the 3 apples fully produce, I can just go and buy any missing fodder. The hay, I think, is the only thing that we're missing. Made it down to the fire floors. Now things are gonna get really difficult. Okay, we got some emeralds and copper. Hoping for other things. Oh well. Definitely need to upgrade my pickaxe. It is still a copper pickaxe. I think that was one of the things I was wanting to do. We leveled up in mining. We want to go miner for extra ore or geologist for extra gems. I like the extra gems because it means you get 2 diamonds, and both of those are 750 a piece. I think I'm going to do geologist. Once we get access to the sewer, we can change it later if we want to. I guess I could try to get some of that iron together and go see if plant can upgrade my pickaxe. Maybe. See, I need tiger trout, so I could do that any weather condition. I need the wood skip anytime, all season. Sandfish all season. So I can just go ahead and try to finish the fish tank in the community center today while the pickaxe is being worked on. Especially since apparently they're going to make my life difficult. I guess we gotta go get Linus's uh, berry basket. Don't need the watering can. We're gonna do some fishing today, so we'll need the fishing. Just for the heck of it, I'm gonna pop some pepper poppers and we're gonna run through all this. Yeah, I finally went to see Sandy. Really want to just buy a bunch of starfruit and plant it, but it takes so long. And it's not the right season. So we would have to actually get the greenhouse going, which we can't get the greenhouse going because we have none of the animals that we need for the stuff for it, because I'm an idiot. I'm pretty sure I should have been working on that. But I did not. Okay, let's see what else we need. Yeah, see, like we need all of the animal bundle stuff. We have none of that. I guess I should have been getting cows and stuff by this point. And then I meant to put one of those eggplants in there. Luckily, I didn't get rid of... Well, no, I got rid of all the eggplants. I put them all in the preserve bins. I wasn't thinking about it. Hopefully, we can get another one soon. We just got winter forageables left. We got the tiger trout. We're here for the sand skip, and I was gonna go, or sandfish, and then we're gonna go to the secret forest, get the wood skip. And this one, it's always a mess. The field research, we have to wait till winter because the shell, nautilus shell doesn't appear until winter. The dye bundle, the aquamarine, for some reason is not spawning. I've ran all through the mine multiple times trying to get it to spawn. It so far has not spawned in. The duck feather is just going to take time because we got to get the poop and all that stuff going. Chef's bundles, the truffle is the only thing that's holding us up on it. The fodder bundle, we're just waiting on that last apple. And then the enchanter's bundle, we again need the coop with a rabbit in it. I honestly should have gotten the coop early on, but for some reason I was thinking, oh, I don't need the coop. When in fact, you do need the coop. You should actually get the coop pretty early. And then use the money you make from having chickens and stuff to actually help fund a lot of the things you're doing. But for some reason, I was like, I don't want to mess with the animals right now, because I was thinking I could do it without having to deal with them. Okay, we got our sandfish. Don't think we need any exotic forageables anymore. Yeah, we don't need any of this stuff. If you want to actually max out Sandy pretty quickly and Sam, cactus fruit is a great way to do it. So just come out here, grab some cactus fruit and give it to them. You can also, as you saw at Sandy's, you can purchase the cactus fruit seed and grow your own. But we're going to head to the secret woods now and see if we can get this last fish that we need and probably get jump scared by Bigfoot. Got the fish tank finished, which means we can get the glittering boulder removed. Yeah, now we just gotta get to the pantry. We need that stuff for the greenhouse. Winter foraging will open up the quarry, as it repairs that bridge over there. And all of this is just for friendship. Guess we can go check to see what Gus has for sale. And now we need to remember to go up there so that Willie can teach us about panning. Did not get much money. I pretty much spent the whole day running around. Okay. Oh, you want some cave carrots? I have cave carrots. Just stay right there. I have one in that box right over there. Why won't she ever stay? Here we got pale broth. 1 week from today is when the grange display. Okay, so we need to bring her a cave carrot. Not much trouble at all. It was in a box that was right next to us, but you wouldn't wait long enough for me to give it to you. And then she magically disappears. Now we can finally start panning. I've seen an increase in the amount of those panning spots that have popped up. Oh good, more bone. I don't think we'll ever actually complete that, because we got a thing where we need 100 bone. We're supposed to pick it up and turn it in. Yeah, I don't think we'll get it. But the other one was eggs. And we don't have any chickens. Some genius decided to pass on it. Whomever that person is. So I just had the weirdest thing happen. I've never come across this before. I'm sure the other people have. I was just chopping down a tree that was right by the entrance into the train area, and a houseplant popped out of the tree. I thought that was really odd, because I've never seen that before. All the time I've played this game, I've never come across that. This game really likes to surprise you, no matter how much time you have invested in it. I'm just getting bombarded with little cutscenes with people. I'll read into this. It is one of the most interesting little scenes. And I know I'm a child, but it always makes me laugh. Okay, so that means that we're actually pretty far along with Linus. Thought we were farther than that. Damn, and Haley's at the top. I think Abigail would be a lot higher, except for I have not really been interacting with Abigail that much. I miss a few opportunities. It could have been better. And it doesn't help that I accidentally pickled one of the eggplants that we need. So now I have to wait for the next eggplant. Hopefully we can get it pretty soon. Pickaxe is ready. Or anything else I want to upgrade. A little extra luck today. So Marnie is basically just congratulating us for taking care of our cat. Ooh, there's a bunch of stuff. Where's my poppers? Thank you, cat. Thank you for that green algae. Oh, I forgot to grab the apples off this tree. Yeah, it produced up to 3, so I should have grabbed them, but I forgot all about it. Alright, let's go ahead and pop this in, and we're gonna start the whole harvesting process. Ooh, we got the obsidian edge. The obsidian edge 30 to 45, so it's got slightly higher damage output. A little bit faster than the tempered broadsword, but the broadsword has extra defense and extra weight, whereas this one just has extra crit power. I think we're gonna stick with the tempered broadsword. We also found a holy blade. So in the skull cavern, there's a enemy that's called a mummy. And the mummies, the issue with them is there's only 2 ways to actually defeat them. So like you can hit them and they'll crumble, but they reform. So what you have to do is you have to blow them up. So when they crumble, you place a bomb next to them and run away, and then the bomb will wipe them out. Or if you have a holy weapon that has the Crusader effect, it doesn't even have to be a holy weapon. Any weapon that has the Crusader effect, if you kill them or defeat them with that weapon, it just defeats them. They are gone. They won't respawn. So this could come in handy later on, but by the time we get to that point, hopefully we won't even need a weapon like this. Granted, it is not good damage-wise, because it's 20 to 27. It would mostly just be for mummies, and mummies have a decent amount of hit points. Okay, so we're at floor 90. We've only got 30 more floors to go. I think we can try to get another 5 in. Oh, level 9 farming. We can now make the iridium sprinkler and seed maker. That'd be really useful if we were playing past this year. A level 8 foraging. We can now make tent kits, which tent kits are very useful. You can actually put a chest in the mine area, put some tent kits in that, and if you don't think you're going to get back in time, just place this tent outside of the mine and rest there. That way you don't have to make the mad dash back home. And you can do the same thing with the skull cavern. You can put some tent kits there and camp outside of the skull cavern and then just run in, do whatever it is you're wanting to do in the skull cavern to maximize your time. Some people don't realize that you can actually camp outside of these places. Okay, good. We got some roe. I'm gonna save my last pepper popper. Ooh. You just dropped me a largemouth bass. It's not overly valuable, but thanks. Finally got down to the lava. And our first star drop. My mind is filled with thoughts of finishing tasks. Alright, so our maximum energy finally increased. And this is a great area for you to come and fish for lava eels. And you make a lava eel pond. And it'll eventually start generating one of my personal favorite food items, which is spicy eel. And spicy eel gives you faster movement, better luck, that kind of stuff, which helps out whenever you're going into the mines. Okay, so it is late. I think we're going to go ahead and head back up. We'll tackle the rest of that tomorrow. Level 5 combat. I like some of the crit builds that you can do, but I never really do enough with it, so I'm just going to go with fighter. Not a ton of money, but I mean, it's better than normal. As long as we're breaking over 1,000, I am fine with it. Okay, so we need to see if we can upgrade the the barn today. We also have the traveling merchant. We got us our first aquamarine, and we are not giving that to Gunther. We're turning it in. We will hopefully get another aquamarine later that we can turn into Gunther, but I want to make sure that we turn this one in specifically for the community center. I was smart. I put it in the crystallarium and duplicate it, and then just give that one to Gunther. But I'm just going to turn this one into the community center. We'll go to Clint and have him crack open those geodes. We're going to go down to Traveling Merchant to make sure that the Traveling Merchant has, to see if the Traveling Merchant has the stuff that we need. Because we kind of need truffle still. Managed to get down to floor 110 in the mine. We're 10 away from being at the bottom. We got our space boots. We are on day 13. We're almost halfway through the season, and we have not gotten any animals aside from a cat. We got our fairy roses in. That's kind of nice. We can probably use one of the flowers from that to swap out for the grange display, because fairy roses are very valuable. That's the wrong box. Hey, level 6 mining. We managed to get like 2 or 3 floors away from the bottom of the mine where I had to use my totem to teleport out of there. So we are only 5 floors away from finishing the mine, which will give us access to the skull cavern. Rain all day tomorrow. Oh, today's gonna be rough if we go in the mine. Trout soup. Hey, can I do it? There it goes. Sometimes you can manually get it if it's just far enough, like out of your reach. But there's a chance that it may not even let you do that. So it's kind of a gamble. And I've heard that there is a modification that you can put on your stuff that increases the reach. And I have not been able to test it myself, but I've heard of it. I am aware of it. I don't think she's wanting us to buy her another one. Because I think it had sentimental value to her. Yeah. Been a while since I've completed hers. Right now, I'm technically in an interactive cutscene, so I can't do anything else. So there's the bracelet. But this is a good opportunity for me to see what's all around. So we've got some worms over there, some down there. We at least have 2 spots that we need to dig. So I guess we may be going for a Haley romance at this point. I know I could just back out and go straight for Abigail. Yeah, I don't know why I don't ever really date Abigail. It's the one time I've done a Haley romance. It was actually side with Jojo Mart run. And to me, you side with Jojo Mart, you're not really, I know it's gonna be very controversial, but you're not looking for out for the community, you're selling out to a corporation. Yes, I am aware a lot of the things that happen on either end you could argue as more beneficial, but overall, I just cannot side with Jojo Mart easily. And I dated Haley thinking that she seems very shallow. Well, she's not. She's actually not that shallow. And I didn't fully realize that she wasn't that shallow until later on. All right, we did it. We got all the way to the bottom and got the Skull Cavern key. Now we just gotta go back there and get the scrolls for the dwarf. Because we need to be able to communicate with the dwarf to get the bombs. We hit level 6 combat. Boosted our health. We can now make oil of garlic, which will be useful if we decide we don't want to deal with a lot of the monsters. I did sell a bunch of our gold quality crops. I got to thinking about it because of how long it's taking for us to get through a lot of our stuff. I'm going to just start selling the gold stuff because you're not really gaining anything by producing or by converting the gold pumpkin into pumpkin juice. Yeah, the juice might be a little bit more valuable. I'd have to look for sure, but it's even... You're not getting that much back from it. It's way more drastic whenever you're converting a basic pumpkin into pumpkin juice versus a gold pumpkin. So I think I'm just going to start selling the gold crops just so I can make a little bit more money. And then with the amount we just got, we should be able to afford to get pigs and maybe get a couple of them going and some cows and stuff. And then I want to try to get chickens to start on the coop. Oh, the fair's tomorrow. Yeah, I was out here just doing some work. I actually came out because I was trying to turn in a task for Demetrius and stumbled across Abigail playing. Yeah, the tree that's clearly there. Because I chopped the tree down for wood. See, that looks a lot nicer now that we're actually selling some of the crops. We're bringing in a decent profit. And if it comes down to it, I will just start selling a bunch of our stuff in the hope so we can actually make ends meet. We did buy one pig. So we'll have to make sure that we take care of that one pig until we can get something else going. But today's a festival day, so we're not going to be able to do anything. I mean, we can go see Robin and get things started on... I guess we could do the coop. Try to get started on building the coop. And then build our money back up so that we can buy another animal. I did not check any of this stuff. Okay. I don't really care about the luck right now. Okay. So now I've got the festival. I think I have everything. I can never remember what it is. I get into the habit of just putting all of the stuff in a box whenever I get the maxed out where I want it. And then I just leave those 9 items in the box and I never touch it again until the next grange festival or the harvest festival where we have to do a grange display. Wish that you could eat that stuff and still have the rest of the day. 'Cause it would be really nice. Oh, I don't have any animal goods. That's what I'm missing. That may not be perfect. Yeah, I was trying to remember what it was I was missing. It is the fact that I don't have any animal goods. Okay, fortune teller. Read me my fortune. Damn. I guess I'd have been giving Bam stuff and boosting their friendship to me. I've never had Pam be the highest friend I have. That's actually really interesting, though, is Pam. And of course, I'm not surprised about Haley because I've been flirting with Haley a lot. So it makes sense that Haley would be kind of an up-and-comer. I got first place. Woo. Okay, I think it's 2,000 that we need. Yeah, 2,000 is what we need just for the star drop. Plus an extra 1,000 for the prize ticket. And another 800 for the rare crow. So I'm gonna see if I can get us a bunch more tickets. Well, that was embarrassing. So I took the 1,000 that I got from winning the grange display and immediately bet it on green and lost the bet. So I had to just spend a little longer than I would have liked, alternating between fishing and betting. But we now have enough for the prize ticket, star drop, and the rare crow. And then I can take what's left over and try to bet, see if I can get the fedora. I'm not overly concerned about the fedora. Alright, so we got the prize ticket, got the rare crow. Let's eat this star drop. I may just go ahead and use that to buy the pepper poppers. I'm not even going to bother with the fedora. Guess I need to get all my stuff off the grange display. I wish there was a faster way to get all this stuff. So we got a decent amount just from the farming, not a whole lot from fishing, and some from that one diamond. We managed to win the grange display. We managed to get all the star tokens we needed to purchase the 3 things that I was really after. We now have our pig and a fully upgraded barn. We just need to get a 3rd fish pond, a silo, and a coop. I'm hoping the next few days we can get all that taken care of and get enough money that we can get a bunch more animals. I want to try and get as many animals as we can to complete the rest of the community center. And we're really needing a few things right now. That truffle is one that's going to be really important. But I think we're going to call it here. Things have been going really well. We're almost maxed out on farming, which will make the wines and stuff that we've been making, make those go up by 40%, which would be really nice as well. We are moving along pretty well with Haley. We might actually be able to give her a bouquet here pretty soon and confess our feelings for her. A lot of the villagers, we've at least got a few hearts with them. For some reason, Pierre, we don't have any. We have one with Clint, but we don't have any with Pierre. I guess I don't really talk to Pierre very much. And of course, the wizard, I knew I wouldn't have much with the wizard or the dwarf. The dwarf always takes a while. Sandy is really fast. It's just going to the desert periodically. And you have to be able to justify spending the 500 gold to get there unless you have a way of fast traveling. But, yep, we've got our pig here. And then one of the geodes, I forgot to tell you guys about it. We had one geode that we managed to open up and it gave us the treasure appraisal guide. So now artifacts that we sell are going to be more valuable. There's a reason that you want to get this book, and it's because if you decide you want to start raising dinosaurs, you get a dinosaur egg and you hatch it. Once that dinosaur egg hatches and you fill up an entire coop with these dinosaurs, their eggs are artifacts. They're more valuable as an egg being sold as an artifact versus them being sold as mayo, because dino mayo not worth as much as you might think it would be. And I don't think we're going to get all the shipping stuff, because I think that was one of them that we needed to have done and I did not do anything with it. We've been doing pretty good on the fishing. I think we are about 6 artifacts and minerals away from getting the key from Gunther. We just gotta try to get our hands on the rest of that. But we're gonna go ahead and call it here. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next episode.